Okay, so I decided to do these swatches, the washi swatches, and just do like a spread in my fashion journal, because actually they really work well color-wise, and so that's what I've done. I might do some illustration on top, but I haven't decided yet. But basically all of these empty washes, which are right here, except for the mini floral botanical art, all of the others I have ordered on Fox and Star, the Etsy shop, and she's super quick shipping them, and she has a great variety. And the reason I ordered this one on Amazon is because I was doing I don't remember, I was ordering something and I saw this tape, washi tape come up, and I really liked it, so that's why I ordered it from Amazon. She might have it as well, I'm not entirely sure, so have a look if you want. So let's go ahead and see. So this one is salmon pink, this one is, like I said, mini flower botanical art, pastel pink, pastel blue, this is the matte black, 6mm and a 3mm. They're super fun. You can see how you can just sort of create lines for your journaling, for example, or break it up, or just, I don't know, it's such a cool find. I'm so happy I found these washes on her website. I haven't seen them anywhere else. They might be available somewhere else, but I haven't seen them. And be aware that they're obviously, because they're such a thin tape, you have to, when you find the end, kind of hold it so that it doesn't get disformed, and then just peel it carefully. It's obviously, you have to be more careful working with a thin tape than just a regular 15mm tape. And then finally, this one is so gorgeous. It's semi-common kaki, so whatever that means in Japanese. I hope I pronounced well. It's really fun. I was wondering whether I should order it or not, but I'm happy I did. So that is for the washi tapes. I also wanted to say very quickly that it's photo safe, so it's acid free and it's archival. So what it means, when you're looking for glue, it should be acid free, and that means that if you're adhering pictures, it's not going to interfere with the colors and the ink of the photo, and it's not going to damage the ink and discolor it. So that is perfect, that it is acid free. So yeah, I just wanted to confirm that. And now I'm going to go ahead and look at the punches. Okay, so just quickly before we go into the punches, I wanted to show you that I tried to use the Tombow, it's also acid-free liner, and everyone is saying how amazing these are, especially for those who are doing planners, and I've seen people having a great collection of different colors, and they do these sort of brush lettering, and it looks also very easy. It is hard. Let me tell you, it's super hard. So apparently you're supposed to apply pressure with the downstroke, and when you're doing an upstroke, it should be thin and then thicker with the downstroke. Now this is me attempting, and I could not. In fact, the upstroke seemed to be the thick line, and I don't know, I have to really learn, get my mind around it. So it looked like a big mess. But this other end, which is the thinner end, it looks super good, very crisp, very easy to work with, and that's what I did the title with in the fashion journal with. Yeah, so that was easy. And then I tried on this side. As you can see, everything ends up the same thickness. Yeah, it looks like it will take time to learn how to do the brush lettering with the Tombow pen. Okay, so let's go ahead and try these punches. So first of all, this one is, like I said, it's a 3-in-1, and you can adjust which corner you want. Basically the top corner, you will slide the paper into here, and the top corner is the paper, is the thickness. So let me go ahead and do that. So you slide it in nice and straight and then just click, and that's your rounded corner. I did notice there's a little bit of like a distressed line here, but let me go ahead and do the same thing but quickly, because I heard someone say that with FISKARS you have to really yank it quickly. Okay, this didn't go very well. Okay, so if you do it quickly, then the paper kind of comes out. Okay, so it looks alright, but not very perfect. So this one was perfect, but having said that, the paper isn't straight. I mean, having looked at that, it looks like a nice corner here, the first one. So let's try the second. So I'm just twisting this bit here and getting the second. Let's see how that goes. So I'm holding it and then just clipping it. Yeah, so the problem I'm having is this bit here. If I hold it up, hopefully you can see it. Can you see this? So I'm not sure why that is happening. Let me just cut that. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and cut a piece of paper so that I have more corners. I'm going to exercise. I guess you maybe have to get used to it. So let's have a look. Okay, so that's perfect. That didn't do that. Okay, right. So you kind of need to get used to it, I have a feeling. Let's do the very big one. And oop. So this is that one, the rounded. Let me try it on a bigger piece of paper. Okay, so I think what I was doing before is possibly I was not. Can you see? Okay, I'll show you from here. So I'm holding the paper, and the way it comes out in the FISKARS is that more paper goes to one end and then less paper. So you have to, when you look at it straight on, it has to make a perfect kind of thing, and then corner, and then once you are at that, just cut it carefully and hopefully, yeah, there is no problem. So basically, to avoid the issue that I had before, you just need to look at where the paper comes out and make it straight there, and then there is no problem that way. Now let's try this distresser. So apparently you just hold it and you go like that, and it distresses your paper. And I think that looks quite nice. So you can go as many times as you want, and it actually looks really neat. I like that look. So sometimes, you know, I find this edge would look a lot better in a journal than, for example, a straight edge. So if I compare them, that would look more finished and kind of would have more character rather than just a straight cut. So yeah, that was great. And I will quickly take out. I just realized something. You could make one of those, you know, tags. Let me just have a look. I think this one would look great. So if you just take a little piece of paper and make sure it's all straight and cut it out like this, and then on the other end like that. There you go. Then you have this like a tag looking thing, and that looks really neat. So you can add little tags to your journal. So that's really good. I think I will use this quite a bit. It's a good little machine. So I just realized something. So I took this We Are Memory Keeper punch board, and these are called spiral punch inserts. So I was confused. So first when I ordered, I thought this is how you use them, but then looking at the packaging, when it said the punch board comes separately, I just looked at it and I can't understand why you need this, because these are the punches, so why would you need them? I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and try this out. It should work. So these are the inserts that you slide into that board, but I don't see a reason why it shouldn't work as it is. So I'm just going to I should put it on the table. Is that it? Do you need to press harder? Oh yeah, so you just need to press harder. Okay, right, so that works. You don't need anything else if you just want to have these cute little... I'm not sure what the board is for, but yeah, it totally works. So I'm happy I don't need to order anything else. So this is the smallest size, then you get this larger size. Let me take that. So that's the biggest size, so you get 4 punches in the first one, get 3 punches in the second, and this is the largest out of them, out of the 3, and it is the square punch, and you only get 2. Okay, so I would say if you're buying this to do a whole page, it will take you quite a while. But if you're buying it for like a scrapbooking or a journal project, then, you know, just doing it a couple of times is not hard at all. And I do like how that looks. It makes the edge of the paper look a lot more interesting. So imagine if I stick that into my journal, it would look much better than just having straight edge. Also, the other thing, I picked this sort of polka dot paper. It would look a lot better with something contrasting, because obviously this is light and that's light, and then the patterns, it looks a little bit too busy. So if you took like a, I don't know, one, let me just find something. Okay, so I found this old piece of scrapbooking paper, and I'm just going to, as an example, do a couple like this. So you should put the corner of the paper in line with the corner of this thing, so that way you get the perfect end. And let's say then to continue you need to align the last cut with this edge. So you see where the cut is, you just align it with the, like that, put it in the center. I probably can't see, so that's what I'm doing here. Can you see? I'm going like this, and then it's a perfect continuation. I'll just show you. Okay, that's probably enough. So here we go. So I was just going to show you that if you do it on a slightly contrasting paper, it looks a lot more interesting than here. So yeah, so I'm really happy I got these. They are supposed to be stackable. Oh yes, so you can stack them like this and keep them. So there's this little hook thing, which I thought is the insert for the board, but no. So I'm very happy I got these. And yeah, that is it. So I have shown you everything except for the multimedia mat, which I will do a separate maybe video on that, because I haven't, you know, I need to try it properly. So I hope you found this video useful and helpful, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you soon.